We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Willis now off play action. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Pete Werner.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First carry now for Pierre Strong.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad.
He's got a man complete. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Quentin Johnston,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Now Willis to throw.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
19 tight. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Willis will look to throw it. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's it.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Here's Herbert.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
As his guys are able to push that lead out. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
And they'll send Judy in motion left. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. His throw, a good one, and it's caught inside the 20. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Herbert.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, L.A.
J.K. Dobbins
with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And a rout is on here in this first half. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw, Willis. A short throw to Musgrave.
Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
19, Pioneer.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Pierre Strong.
44 yards.
And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll go down at the 28. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now it's Herbert. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. To throw, here's Willis. Finds Strong on the check down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice save.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Now a 2nd and 2. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Taysom Hill from 19 yards away. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pete Werner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now 3rd down and 7.
Buffalo 18, go!
Shotgun snap to Willis. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for this. Here's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
Willis. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
79 Bronco. Here we go, Shaq. Ready.
Willis out of the gun. This one swung outside to Strong. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Shut up. Hut, hut.
Here's Willis. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Willis looking to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Pierre Strong with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. To the air again, Herbert. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Home trips right.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Little short pass here to Hill. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Again, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Taysom Hill as the first half is winding down.
And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. This one downfield for Tillman.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
A give for Edwards running right. And some room to maneuver.
How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Gus Edwards.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now Willis to throw.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Pete Werner
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Willis to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Set. 70 range, 70 range. Set, go.
Willis looking to throw it. Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
70 Timberwolf. Panther 11, Panther 11. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Go.
Right back to the air with Willis.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
19, Pioneer. Let's go.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Flushed out right.
Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown!
Jalen darted.
27 yards.
And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
112 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Set.
Herbert now. On this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
On the give, it's Vidal.
There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Chargers have got it on cruise control. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw, Willis.
being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
On the move to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
He gets it to Johnston, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
130 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Taysom Hill from 21 yards away.
And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
Willis will look to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Dancing to his left.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt, hurt. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go!
Willis, got to have this one. To the right side.
The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run once more with Edwards. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Defensively, Ogbanya Okoronkwo made the stop.
2nd and 10. Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. Room past the 35. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On the option right, Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert. A 23-yard run. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 155 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll run with Vidal.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Right side, he has Johnston. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Home troops right. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
Here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Set.
A run. Here's Vidal.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Dicker down attack on the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Now Willis.
Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
One final try here for Willis.
And that will be incomplete.